Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's been once. He's having a hit! That's their first effort on goal.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Petit. Messi receives it. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Sergi. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Nice! And it's Nice in front! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that
one. Nice are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's beautifully weighted. Cannavaro makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Sergi, and he opts to go forward. Vieira, that has not gone well. And it's Denzel Dumfries, and the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Maicon with the short one. Sergi, he rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sergi is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vieira. Maicon. Funding in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Hangs one in. Abbiati claims it, safe hands. Maicon. Dumfries. Sergi has created one goal already. And Jordi Alba. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dumfries. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. He's gone for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Pull it. Serbia finding their passes. Chance, surely! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pele. That pass has been well intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now he's off and running. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Serbia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Serbia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Maicon's cross.
Nice clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Floated through. Good read, needed to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieira cuts it out. Nicely shaped ball. This looks promising. That is lovely. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pele. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Oh, no mistake! Cafu. And it's Petit. He has a look up. Kessié. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nicely weighted ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Jordi Alba. Tries to play it through. Dumfries providing an outlet header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Jordi Alba, out towards the flank. Now the ball in. Cannavaro tries to clear. Pass somewhat off target. Here's Vieira. Sergi to Jordi Alba. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Shot could be on. Backward it goes. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Michael. Looking for a runner. And it's Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now then, the ball's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Not the most accurate pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking for the run. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Place, and he shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Coming on to replace him.
That has been knocked clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post, and another try! Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Sané. Into the last 5 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And this is Messi. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Pepe spots it and intercepts. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the week. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well, and he rises! Costa Curta gets it clear. Tries a deft little ball.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, nice touch. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thiago. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pelé. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Deep cross. Czech claims it, safe hands. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good ball over the top. Look at this. Bullet! Pings it across. Cleared without hesitation. Haaland. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Good read, needed to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's superb. Now it's Haaland. Brilliantly cut out. Now that's well seen too. Pepe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's De Jong. Thiago. Kessié plays it a terrific header. Danger averted for now. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Shot a goal!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Spread neatly. Thiago. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Thiago. Haaland. Now it's... And a shot! Goal! Nice! And it's Nice in front. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Haaland.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's picked his way through. Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Serbia have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely shaped ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Baggio
added time.
Stood up well to him there. De Jong. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Serbia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on it.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.